I've been with Streets of Hope since the beginning in 2009.
Well, I started with Streets of Hope back in 2010. I was invited by one of our churches, the pastor.
I've been with Streets of Hope for 10 years now.
Got in the shelter in 2013.
This is my first season with Streets of Hope. I came in the end of January and stayed till we closed in April 15th.
I started feeding people in the street probably around 2009 or 2010, and we actually got where we could house men by 2011. As we were doing it, we were meeting a lot of people who really wished they were getting sick, they were dying from being homeless. It was after the death of one man in particular that I said, this is enough, we've got to start the shelter, which was in the back of my head the whole time. But it was a God thing. He kept nudging me, you can do it, you can do it. And so we got the churches together. At one point we had 50.
I serve at Prince of Peace Lutheran Church in Rosedale. We were one of the original member churches when Streets of Hope, the idea for Streets of Hope, was coming together through just some very dedicated and wonderful people.
So New Light Lutheran Church has been involved for quite a few years. I myself have been involved with them, the Streets of Hope, for the last 4.
There are different reasons why people come to the shelter or become homeless. For instance, we have financial reasons, you have mental health reasons. Some people have disability and some people have addictions. So there's a combination of factors that cause the person to become homeless.
I mean, fortunately for me, I never did drugs or anything, but with the divorce that I was going through, I couldn't go any further down other than being dead.
So one of the things, that's what I learned in particular, and not to stereotype, but first listen and understand a person's situation.
Homeless people are not to be feared, and they're just like us in many ways, have a lot of the same issues. Sometimes they're a little more pronounced, but they're so much like us, and they're definitely worthy of care and love and having a relationship. At Streets of Hope, we have an overnight shelter for 16 men during the cold weather months from November through April. We are housed in space that's donated by Boulevard Christian Church. There are 2 sleeping rooms with bunk beds and a room for gathering and eating together, and bathrooms and a shower and washer and dryer.
Because the worst thing to do is to be homeless, never be able to take a shower, not be able to eat, not have shoes, not have socks, no coat in the winter. Now Boulevard Christian has opened its doors and said, if you also do work in the community, you can use our space. And the men have one place to go. We don't have to go somewhere different every week, and that is a big thing.
There's also a clothing closet where we keep a supply of clean clothes that people can have. Our volunteer meal teams provide hot evening meals that are delicious for our men and mingle with them. We got zoned to allow for a community care center. So now we serve not just men, but also women and families who come to us for services year-round.
Hey,
how are you?
Good, how are you? Good. So you wanted to get a bus pass, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Some of the things we provide are year-round case management, housing stability services, access to health care through the mobile clinic from Healthcare for the Homeless. During the months from May through October, we serve a community meal twice a week that's provided by volunteer meal teams.
You know, they helped me a great deal. Now I'm on my feet a little bit. I have an apartment, and I'm living normal life, you know.
When they say goodbye in the spring, in April, we don't just say goodbye to them. They are part of us. People who have been with us and have moved on and found places to live are part of our alumni.
Hopefully, by the end of the season, we have, gave them the necessary skills and tools that they need in order to be independent and live on their own.
We're able to talk to them and share that love and concern with them, you see that they become different people. They open up, tell us about the struggle that they have, and then we can channel our support.
Besides cash donations, people help us with bringing used clothes, preparing and serving hot meals, being an advocate for our clients, donating supplies, especially water, and sharing talents and favorite activities. Let's take a quick look at some of these amazing services. And now you're helping with with your guitar lessons, offering guitar lessons to people.
Thing. It's not just that God brought me to a point where I'm comfortable, somewhat comfortable, but now I'm at a point where I can reach out and help other people. So, and again, once again, the avenue is Streets of Hope, where I'm able to plug in and volunteer and help other people. So. And here's the G chord, just that one note. Sound good? Yep. All right, can you try that? Well, it's nice to give guys a goal, maybe a short-term goal and maybe a long-term goal, where they can have a hope that they're going to be doing something creative and that they can apply themselves to something and see it prosper and and be creative with something. It's part of, living in hope.
You never know the little things that you do, how means so much to others. And so I think that's the biggest joy, is when they come back and they tell you thank you.
When we all come together for the same purpose, and the purpose is we're really telling them about Christ's love in our heart. And that's really why I'm here, and I think why most of the churches are here. And we do that by feeding these guys not just food, but we feed them the gospel too.
I was a drug addict, alcoholic, and I nowhere to stay. I've come to church here and they told me to go to the Streets of Hope. They're all good people. They care about people. When you care about somebody, you put extra effort into it.